Hello and welcome back to the Heart Song podcast. I'm Sarah Collin, and this month of November I wanted to talk about finding soul space. I recently ran a weekend retreat in the southwest of Western Australia and I called it Finding Soul Space. And the feedback from that weekend has blown my mind. So much transformation on so many levels from the participants who invested in themselves to take time out and venture inwards. So what is soul space? A connection to your higher self, a connection to the deeper meaning of who you are and why you are here. Why find soul space? Well, it's vital in these times we live in that we make time, yes, I mean make time, to sit in silence with ourselves and connect to our soul. The earth is going through a huge metamorphosis, and as spiritual beings having human experience, we're affected in every aspect of our being. We can't escape this. It's like the universe is yelling at us, rise, rise up, beyond the everyday aspects of our lives as we know them. Can you take a moment to imagine life with no roles to play? A life where you are no one's partner, parent, sibling, child, employee, carer or boss. The numerous roles we play in this life we are living. Strip away all the masks we wear and what's left. We come back to this question. Who am I and why am I here? Making time to go within gives us time to pause and reflect. And it's often in the reflection that we make meaning of life. It's often in the reflection of events and things that you've done when you take time to reflect that you gain more from the experience by going over it. To put it another way, finding soul space could be considered an opportunity to step away from the busyness of life, to create space to breathe, to slow down, to reset, and to raise our frequency. Finding soul space, it's all about energy management, how alive you feel from the inside out, how much prana, life force, you are holding in your cells. When we're caught up in busyness, rushing around, we often react more than respond. We're often tired, depleted, and running on empty. Things that can affect our energy levels are the quality of the food we eat. How prana rich is your food? How fresh is it? The quality of the water we drink. Do you know what's in your water? Do you filter your water? The quality of the air we breathe and the consciousness of our breathing. Do you notice? Do you stop throughout the day to do some conscious breathing? Do you notice throughout the day how your breathing is flowing? Or do you go through the day without really even noticing that this process is taking place? Consider also the company you keep, who you spend your time with, what you read and listen to, how much time you spend watching TV and what you watch. How much influence does social media have on you? How much time do you spend scrolling on your phone or device? And what are your thoughts most of the time? Do you find yourself ruminating on the past or worrying about the future? How do these things leave you feeling? Energy management is all about noticing where the energy drains are and then deciding how you can plug them, how you can stop those drains from happening. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting you ditch your friends and responsibilities, but what I am asking is that you become aware of what drains your energy levels, and then you can make choices about how to manage that. Sometimes we do need to monitor how much we give to others. And in cases where you might be a carer and feel you have no choice in this role, It might be that you recognize the energetic cost of this and you put measures in place to replenish your energy levels so you can continue to do what you need to do, but remain balanced and come from a place of fullness rather than running on empty. So what sorts of things might raise your vibration? Conscious breath work. Maybe setting an alarm on your phone and every hour, and when it goes off, all you need to do is take 3 deep breaths, 3 sighs. Let your whole body sigh. Do that on the hour, every hour, and see what difference it makes at the end of the day that you've actually consciously stopped and changed your breathing pattern. What else raises your vibration? I think self-awareness of how you feel. Can you notice throughout the day what's going on? You know, how your body feels. Like, have you been sitting too long? Have you been standing too long? Have you been standing in an unbalanced way? Or sitting with your legs crossed and caused an imbalance in your body? Self-awareness of what's going on in your body, mind, heart. And then eating clean, fresh food, prana-rich food. Knowing where your food comes from and sourcing good quality food. Drinking clean, chemical-free water. Do you know what's in your water? Maybe filtering it. Connecting to nature. Nature is such an energy reviver. Connecting to nature, going out next to a large body of water and getting that prana-rich energy from the water, from the ocean, from walking on the beach, or from going for a walk in amongst some trees. And if possible, getting your bare feet in contact with the earth for that beautiful grounding experience that we know helps to reduce all sorts of things. Inflammation, tiredness, takes away heaviness. Get your bare feet on the ground. Connection to your body. So it's like knowing what your body needs to make a change. So for some it might be some yoga and stretching. For others it might be going for a walk around the block. For some it might be going for a jog or a bike ride or a workout. You know, connection to your body and knowing what your body needs to rebalance. Uplifting music. Put on or have a playlist of music that you know uplifts you. So when you do need a bit of a lift, you just have to press a button without thinking too much. And play, fun and laughter, so important. Laughter and fun and play, that energy of play is so joyful in lifting energy. Joyful company, mixing with people that uplift you. Kindness and compassion to yourself. Acts of kindness for yourself. What do you do each day that is an act of kindness for you? It could be the most simplest thing. It could be stopping and taking a heartfelt breath. It could be stopping and putting your hands on your heart and just tuning into your heart and just noticing what's there. And also kindness and compassion to others. You know, what have you given away? What have you offered somebody else? It could be as simple as a smile, a gesture. And forgiveness, not to beat yourself up. Acts of forgiveness and kindness. I'm not suggesting we all need to become hermits, to retreat from life and go meditate on a mountain, but I believe the challenge is to live a spiritually balanced life in the everyday world and experience all that life has to offer. What I am suggesting is that we need to be very aware of our state of being, moment by moment, so that we can self-regulate and become more reliant, more resilient as we traverse this world. Knowing what drains us of our vitality and knowing exactly what we need to replenish and make it happen. The steps in this process is firstly to know thyself. Know thyself. Spend time getting to know yourself. And then resource yourself. Know what helps you to rebalance. Take responsibility for yourself. And then shine your light. Because when you do this, it takes away the blame, it takes away the victim consciousness, and it empowers you to stand strong in the face of anything that comes your way. And it all begins with knowing yourself. And to know yourself, you do need to find some soul space. So let me know how you find soul space. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, take care and connect to your precious soul every day. Bye for now.